Wow, we're back in the saddle and these people walk away from us. I don't know why, because we're here for 42 minutes more astonishing disc golf. And actually this guy is, of course, Gregg Barsby. I just saw it from the back with his glasses on. He had some nice putts and there will be some coming up, I tell you that much. Dave is with me, Dave Lizotte, and my name is Jan Bäss.
All right, well, here we are.
Yeah.
For the back nine of this very difficult tournament. A lot of the players on the feature card in the front nine have fallen a little behind. We've got Thomas Gilbert, James Conrad, Gregg Barsby on the lead card, and the overall standing, he's slipped off the lead card, being replaced by Baivan Dianis. I hope I got that name right. And Hjalte has managed to get himself in the lead after the front nine. So we'll see if he can hold on, starting with this hole.
Hole number 10 plays, of course, harder because it actually last year it was a par 5.
It looks as if there's been one birdie in the entire tournament if I look at the stats, and a lot of bogeys, and way more bogeys and double bogeys than birdies for sure, and even pars. So it's a doozy of a hole. This one is.
Well, I tell you, this has been a par 5, and the tournament director just decided, you know what? To make you more comfortable with your par 5s, we make this a par 4. Eat this.
Eat this, yeah.
And now the result is that it's playing plus 1.3, so it's still played as a par 5.
It's a par 5, right? I mean, if the overall is plus 1.3, then
yeah. If the Silver Tour, Pro Tour comes to Europe, here, take this and eat on my par. That's what the Norwegian Viking.
Yeah, that's a really look at that hole you got to hit way back there, and then what happens to the disc after that is a little bit of luck, a little bit of so many things you can hit and roll. So just getting up into that area, and there we see in the background Jeff Spring, the director of the Disc Golf Pro Tour, and I believe this is the first time they've actually done a production outside of United States.
That could be. So this is part of the Silver Tour, Silver Series. And yeah, you want to be slightly on the left, and I think hitting the drop zone is kind of a good place to play on.
You got to think it's pretty fair there. But he has to avoid getting confused and actually think he's on the tee off. That would have been a foot foul. But he's got his brains and wits about him, so.
Is he Canadian?
No. Oh, here's Gregg must have been out of bounds, going for the huge roller, asking for it to stay left, and it pops up the hill, takes a couple of bumps, gets around that tree. And it looks as if Gregg's actually going to have a little bit of a birdie look here. Which is incredible after 2 incredible shots that it's only a birdie look and not an eagle look.
No. You're mixing it up. He missed the Mando. Here, you see that white arrow on the right-hand side?
No.
And I think Gregg missed this. That's why he played from the drop zone.
Yeah, so he's going to be having a par look, right? And James goes way off to the right.
So James also hit the OB.
Bounds.
Yeah. Hjalte looks like a really...
Oh, last tree available gets hit. That's unfortunate. They're also contending with low ceilings, but it does appear as if the wind has died down a little bit in these protected areas by the trees. Thomas puts it right up there under the basket. He'll be having a nice drop in.
Yeah. That's a good thing because he putted a little much on the last hole. A little too often.
Oof. Air ball. You know what you got to realize with these the guys who have come over from the States, which is really cool. It makes a A lot of good advertising. Nice plat. Really good advertising for the sport in general and how big it's getting and how big the tournaments are and how important they are and the payouts and everything. And but I mean, you got to realize most of these the U.S. touring pros have only been here for a few days, maybe a week at the most, apart from Thomas because he was playing a different tournament already. But it takes a while to get over the 9 or 10 hour flight that you got to take and the traveling and the culture. So it just goes to show how good they really are. That even with these effects of traveling and everything, that they're still able to perform on a very high level.
And the thing is, when you cross a state line in Europe, you probably cross to another language, or you switch to another language.
True enough.
And that is...
Yeah, luckily most people know English in Europe, so... Except in France. They only speak French there.
So, we're approaching a 300 meter par 5, which is basically a whole way...
a par 5, nice.
In the scenery, like huge.
Crazy.
You gotta get up here, and if you look closely, there are packs on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side.
Oh yes, there are.
Tons
there
of
they
OB.
are. Yeah.
It's not just shoot it out there, but basically, if you have a first long, good distance shot, then you have the option, if you get over these guardian trees that we just passed on the right-hand side with a huge hyzer. If not, most players will just aim for the gap.
Yeah, so I'm anxious to see how far they're actually getting with their first drives here, because that's a monster hole. Teeing off right beside the water, always nice. Someone said yes about that, so if it's high enough, it looks as if he never got over the hill there. Thomas going the other way. Woof. All right. So that's a route, apparently. And he's going to hit those other players, or where is he?
Somewhere.
Well, I guess he's out there somewhere, huh?
Yeah.
Sort of hard to track when 3/4 of the flight is behind trees. Oh, James cranks it a little bit, but it appears to be coming in. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be costly. That's going back far because that was out of bounds the entire way, I think. So.
Yeah.
So Gregg also going to the right?
With the hyzer.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. There right on top of the hill. It's a fine position to be in for the next shot.
Yeah. You know, it's a safe play.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tough run up. Oh, yeah. Oof. Those are always hard, those run ups going uphill. But that's just fine for a second shot. He'll have a relatively easy approach.
Yeah, he made Bäss out of it. Getting on that plateau with the second shot, that is something.
Gregg staying to the right again. Ooh. And sneaky little route to come in that way. Yeah, well done. Is it inbounds? What does it mean? Safe?
Yeah.
A little bit of miscommunication here with the actual signs for in and out.
I think it's about also.
I think what Gregg was showing was the safe sign known from baseball, actually. This safe. And often also used in golf and disc golf. So.
And Thomas got denied from this shortcut.
And he's OB again. Oh boy. They really do add up, the OBs on this course. You got to be careful what you're doing. And how picturesque is this?
I know.
Good Lord.
Take a scenery appreciation moment here, please.
Yeah. I think it was actually I saw a little comment from Gregg who played quite well, or was it Gregg or was it Eric? I think it was actually Eric Oakley who managed to get a good round in and said, hey, if you're so distracted from the scenery, like you're just going, oh my God, how beautiful is it here? Then your mind's a little off the disc golf, which helps sometimes with playing well. Just to be a little distracted.
Interesting.
Not taking things too seriously and just enjoying the scenery. That's a good recipe for good rounds, that is.
The best recipe. Enjoy your round. Enjoy being there. And yeah, there are...
Which is hard when there's a million OBs and you're 27 strokes over par. But hey, we all know how that is. Great approach from Conrad.
Yeah. James just plays it really classic.
Uh-oh. He let that one slip out. That's going to be fading off to the left. Yeah. Circle 2, sort of.
But windy and uphill.
Yeah. So Gregg was apparently lucky enough to stay in bounds because basically he's surrounded by out of bounds, the way I can tell. And perfect little upshot there from Gregg.
Gregg is opting for birdie. Oh,
good run. I've sort of lost track which stroke this is for these guys because I don't know who went out of bounds and who didn't. So, worst case scenario, hit metal and just fly by. But that's in the circle now, so he should be able to make this. There we go, center cut. Nice putt. Nice return putt. Those are the most important putts in disc golf. I like to say the return putts, nah? When you miss a putt and then the return putt, no matter how far it is, when that goes in, then hunky-dory, everybody's happy.
Yeah, you don't want to have this 3-putt situation. Boom.
Also a birdie.
Very conservative.
Yeah. Well played. It's always nice to get a birdie.
Yeah.
Even if it's on a par 5, which everybody should birdie, but I didn't say that.
Oh, you just did.
Oh, I did, nah? Me and my out loud thinking. Yeah, he doesn't seem too happy.
No.
No?
He has experienced better lead groups. So this is also a very intimidating hole. You can see the basket right there.
Yeah.
But those who go for it right there are kind of nuts, I tell you. I think everybody's just playing the big hyzer and trying to have a good reputt from there.
Yeah.
But hey, guys, please surprise me. Hit the woods, do something nasty.
So this is also one of the first holes I recall, apart from hole 1, which you're throwing into a tight area where there's nothing in the way of the tee apart from 120 meters and water. Like you don't have to hit a gap off the tee, which is really nice. So let's see what James does. Looks as if he has a yellow disc in his hand with a black rim. Must be MVP.
Must be. Is he on team MVP?
He's gone out way far to the right, and it's coming in, and he's played it out safe to the right. Yeah, so
to be expected.
Yeah, that looks like a layup for 3.
You have to
Gregg going sort of a little bit lower, hoping it comes in before the trees. Fights its way through. Yeah, well done.
That's good.
He's a little closer. Yeah, he's got a bit of a chance for the birdie there.
Just inside circle 2, I'm thinking. Like, just outside circle 1.
The wind is gusting from left to right, so it's also not helping the hyzers. That didn't make it. So we'll see what the OB situation is there by the water.
On the slope. Thomas doesn't
He's
seem
playing
very
out
happy
safe.
about that.
No, and he's left it short as well. He was just playing it out safe and left it short, but apparently there's a lot of inbound space on the bank there. So
So Thomas first with the upshot.
Oh, good. Yeah, wow. So maybe some of the other players were actually closer than I thought. It looks as if James is lining up a... certainly going for it here. Oh, no. That's not even going to get close. Well, it is close, but it was an approach, not a putt, I guess. He was pretty blocked off with that tree there.
Yeah, Hjalte.
Right, this looks makeable. No. Even James, you could hear James in the background sort of rooting him on. It's so nice in this sport, the way the players root each other on, because basically we all just want to see nice shots and nice putts, no? I mean, of course, when it's hot competition and everything and it really matters and you sort of hope he misses the putt, but I think generally all of us just want to see nice shots and nice solid putts. And
well, I think that it accelerates the group, or it expands the group ability if everybody plays well.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
Such a
there's a flow
energy,
then, right?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen it happen. I've done it myself, been a part of it. In both directions, of course, no? You got one guy sort of freaking out and being bummed the whole time. And
Got it! Wow.
World champion, Katrina Allen! World champion, James Conrad!
Well, welcome back to the quiet of Norwegian woods after all this yelling. This is hole 13, and it's just 70 meters, but of course there's some tricky stuff with it. There's OB, there's a lake, there's trees, and it plays as a harder hole, as basically all the holes. James has the box, and I think
our world champion?
And Gregg is kind of suspicious.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's uphill. That's the challenge here, right? And you got to make it for sure, and that is tracking. Whoosh! Oh, just dropped down to one couple of meters too early. Let's see that again.
Thank you.
Look at that disc, eh? Just online the whole way. Oosh! Oh, that didn't miss by much.
So the bar is set up.
And the
Barsby.
Barsby is up. Pushing it out to the left, and that should cut in. Oosh! So they're ace running this guy. They're all ace running it for sure.
Of course, we see this again because we can.
Oh, just a little hard and long, and hits the back wall. Has a bit of a death putt, but it's well within his range of non-nervousness, I think.
So Team Canada, also with the sidearm. Ooh.
Right, good shot. Nice high sidearm hyzer.
I like that.
Relatively safe play.
The juicy hit. Like, this routine is kind of odd.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got something with his shoulder or something, but if not, then he's got something with something else. Oh, no. Oh, that was not. No. Yeah. Like, what happened there? Nothing. Nothing happened there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, and he's gone OB again. Oh, that's so horrible. There we go. That's the one for Gregg. Well within the comfort zone. Total death putt, of course. But it don't matter when you're well in the circle. Like, this putt also is sort of a death putt, but not really because it's right there.
Yeah, focus on the front, not on the back. And the back is water. But that's one of the toughest things.
Oh, so he gets to place it right there. That's at least, yeah, doesn't have to go back to the drop zone, which is nice.
Well, he was in
And it's gone.
for a short time.
Yeah, so double bogey for Hjalte, and with that he loses his place at the top of the leaderboard, he does. And this hole, par 4, just got to get it out into the field here, avoiding the road. And
It's a
set
tough
you up
forward.
for a nice little tight shot around the corner here.
Of course, the street and everything is OB. And yeah, if you want to cut the corner, just make sure where you cut it. That's beautiful.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect spot to have your second shot on. No slopes or anything. Perfectly straight ground. That's a huge advantage. Nice little tee off podium there. Oh, that one slipped out of his hand a little early. Is he going to get lucky and come through?
Nobody knows.
Well, oh, OB sign there. So, yeah, he released that one a little early. That came out of his hands too early. That's unfortunate. Thomas going for the big spike hyzer. He's pretty good at this shot. Pump it out around. Oh, in front of, actually. I guess those trees are further back. Oh, not the safest play, actually, apparently, but he's safe, so.
Hjalte changed his routine here.
And pipe one right down the middle.
Beauty.
Good enough, although he will be on a weird slope now, no? So Gregg's had to go to the drop zone. Right there. And it's still a chuck and a half. You almost have to throw it over the road because everything funnels down to the water here, of course. So also a very tough shot. Oh, that's a little too left. That could be scary if it doesn't hit anything. Oh, okay.
Well, put on the brakes.
Yeah, I'd like to chalk that one down for a good tree hit because I think he was a little concerned after it left his hand that that's just going to continue hyzering right into the water. Yep. Nice solid throw this guy has.
Oh, yes. Once he's done with his routine.
There we go. Yep. Right on the edge of the circle. James no excuses here.
No.
Perfect lie.
You're on the extended tee. like this big path. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh no, he missed the gap. Oh, that kills a good throw. As long as it stays in bounds. Yeah. Oh, how unfortunate for James. Seems to be a tiny little bit off today. A falling throw. Yeah, not much you can do that. While he was falling, he threw. Eh? That's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. Volleyball skills.
Yeah. Oh, nice release. Oh, just not quite enough.
So, hole 14 is a game changer.
Oh, come on. Oh, he's just getting one bad break after the other, eh?
Yeah.
It's amazing when you're just a little off. Things can sometimes go so south. James misses putt. Chains out. I wonder why Gregg is not wearing his shades now. What's going on, man? Come on, Gregg. Come on, get in there. Nice putt. Great putt. Even without the shades. Well.
You know, after the first shot OB, he still scores a 4.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Amazing.
The Scramble King.
Yeah. And this, unfortunately,
is
going to be expensive.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, look at his card, eh? How upsetting on the back 9, bogey, double bogey, and then this coming up, whatever it's going to be. Thomas gets his easy par. Yeah, very costly hole for Hjalte. That double bogey. So that's 2 double bogeys in a row. That's going to get you off the lead card in a hurry, that will. Huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Especially with so many people grouped up really close to within 1 or 2 strokes of the lead, and then 2 double bogeys in a row. That'll put you really quickly into 30th or 40th spot.
But you can chillax on this hole.
Absolutely.
This is the second easiest hole on the whole course. It plays slightly under par.
Oh, yeah. Slightly under par.
Slightly as in
so more birdies than bogeys.
0.03.
But mostly pars today. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit it. 79 meters down.
There we go. Water's I think a good 10-15 meters behind the basket, so even though it looks like the basket's right on the edge, I think they've got a little bit of space to work with.
Oh, backdoor.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nice shot.
And the good thing is the disc is not lost, and there are really nice spectators up in Norway who just die for your disc.
Yeah.
We've seen that on front 9. Very smooth from Thomas.
And that gets tree blocked.
He has to make this. To get under on the back 9.
Oh, James, missing the lines. Yeah, something's off.
Yeah.
Maybe he ate some of that weird 300-year-old smoked fish eggs or something. This Scandinavian specialty. You know the weird food they eat. Hey, maybe he had a bit of that last night and it's just a little off. Yeah, so you can see how much space there is behind the basket. That's kind of fair, but and he stays in bounds, so that's good. James obstructed.
I'm a little disappointed by how the card plays this hole.
Well, it looks so straightforward, doesn't it? But we're not standing on the tee, so who knows?
Well, I'm not comparing my or your skill with these super pros here.
Oh, that's true. And plus, you said a lot of the field actually managed to get their birdies here, right? So. Oh.
And I think they got accustomed to each other. I mean, it's hole 15. This round is nearly over. So there should be, I mean, yeah. They all celebrated 2 holes before when they all went.
There we go. There's a putt.
Thank you, Tom.
There's a Pro Tour style putt. Good birdie. So Thomas Gilbert slowly but surely creeping up the leaderboard here. He's managed to get in the group itself. He's managed to get the lead. Gregg's got something to say about that. So he also goes up to -6 for the tournament. Well done. So far, Gregg's also got the cleanest card with just 1 bogey on the back 9.
Easy par for James, which he probably wants to forget very soon about.
He had to start stopping the bleeding with bogey, double bogey with a nice par here just to get things back in. So he's got to do an amazing job on the last 3 holes if he wants to see any kind of competition the next day.
If disc golf is your game, make Gotta Throw your disc golf warehouse. With a huge selection of discs, bags, baskets, carts, shirts, and more. GottaGoThrow.com has all the tools to take your game to the next level. Shop online or our Golden Valley, Minnesota store. Free shipping with all online orders over $75. Online or in-store, get what you need for the game you love. GottaGoThrow.com, your disc golf warehouse. In the game since 1993.
That's just like me.
In the game since 1993?
Well, no. 1998, I think, it was my first
Wow.
tournament, or 99.
All right, we got another shot over water.
Of course.
Hole
What is it? 16?
16. It's 16, yeah, closing out the end. This looks like a typical hole 17 par 3 kind of golf shot, actually. I fiddle around a lot with ball golf, and it's always nice to have a special little hole 3
I consider this.
17th island hole. It's sort of a classic.
Yeah, it's kind of naked. This island, like this peninsula. I mean, there's nothing to stop your disc if
Yeah,
you just.
it's only 88 meters, so who can't control that?
Gregg?
Gregg puts it out there. Yeah, well, you certainly don't want to be short, right? So, and I
Yeah.
mean, we've got to remember the wind's howling. There's a little bit of elevation happening here. Although not that much, but slightly downhill. The wind's pushing off to the right, so from right to left, so they're all being extremely careful. And that is exactly what they were trying to avoid. Oh, it's safe. Wow. So he got lucky with the wind pushing it over there into the water.
James played even more safe.
Did he though? Did he though?
Yes. Oh, well, okay. I
What a green!
underestimated
There's
this.
water on the green. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, I tell you, it's naked.
Incredible. What a beautiful pin position, but very daunting. Very scary. One more throw, and that came out far left. That's going to have to do something special.
Yeah.
That is death.
Pirates.
Yeah, I love the flags. Did you see them? So one with the black pirate face for OB and the yellow smiley face for inbounds.
Oh, come on.
Oh, boy.
We can.
Known as Meltdown, I believe, which is really unfortunate because it's always sad to see a great up-and-coming player who makes it into the onto the lead card, and then it's
Oh, come on.
really. Oh boy. Well,
Yeah, thank you.
they say everything's a learning experience, and
That's
oh,
also
he
weak.
slipped out of bounds again. Oh my God, that's the fourth shot OB. He's going to be going for lots of points here. Hey, good Lord. But I think he gets to stay there anyways, right? Now he gets to stay there because he sort of was on the land there, maybe?
At least once, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, come on, go through. Oh. Yeah. Well, he got through, so that's cool.
Hit my gap, you know.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. That's right. Hit the gap. Most important thing.
We've seen it. We've seen it.
Look at this putt, though. Is that nuts or what? Oh, you know what? I think when he let go, he was thinking, "What have I done?" Because that was never in. That was always right. And yeah, lucky to get some chains on the way by. Slow it down.
Thank you.
Oh my God, a +10. Hey, that's just
Yeah, it's 3 to 4 holes and 1 hole.
yeah.
Score
It's not +10. That's what his round score is, right? So, yeah, +6 on that hole. A sextuple bogey.
Yeah. Well, this hole plays harder than the par.
Yeah.
Plus 0.44.
All
And-
right. So, hole 17. Looks like as if the players get a little bit of a break here. One of the easier holes on the course.
It is
Lots of birdies.
The easiest.
The easiest
Except
hole.
for the guy here in the pond.
Well, I guess. Good way to stay cool and warm up at the same time. Hey, how nice is that? All right, I imagine all the water that's in these ditches is, if there is water at all, is, what do you call it? Not temporary.
Oh, yeah. It's
There's a word for it. Please comment. Oh, and while you're at it, subscribe, eh? Why not? Oh, hit the bridge. Oh, decides to go up the path.
that is also slipped
Yeah.
out of his hand.
Yeah, maybe the weather wet. I don't know. Hard to tell.
Or like these.
Oh, what a
100-year-old
nice
fish
little...
eggs.
From his knees he threw that, eh? Crazy. Skips on the water, skips on the land, skips on the path.
He's got a
Great
putt.
shot. Great shot. Yeah, right there. Oh, he's gone long.
Yeah, but at least he has a putt.
Yeah.
This is a typical James Conrad hole, I would say.
But this is a typical James Conrad look with the backlit hair and all glowy and nice. And yeah, really no reason not to park this one. So well done, James. Way to show how it's done.
Show us how this easiest hole is going to
Boy,
be
he
played.
seems to have serious grip issues or something here. That's and that is going in the trees.
Okay.
Oh, I'd like to play that hole. That's a nice looking hole. 88 meters, that's about my range.
84. Just 84.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I think 88?
I don't know. PCS construction, of course.
And it is PCS Open, right? So I
That
guess
is.
the main sponsor...
Takes this iconic hole. Okay.
Gregg way up in the boonies there. Got a pretty interesting putt. Nope. Nope.
He's been there yesterday. Nearly the same position, a little closer, and he made the putt.
All right, the water skip boy. Come on, make it pay off. Looking good. There we go, right in the chains. Well done, Thomas. All right. Extending his lead. We'll see what the, in a couple of holes, we'll be able to see the leaderboard. See what they're up to. Good birdie for James, dropping
Excellent.
birdie.
Yeah.
Staying in the game with -6 now. Gregg stays at -6 with his par here, so yeah, some good action still in the top 3
That's right.
in this group anyhow.
And I think, as you can see, like they didn't play that well during like the overall score.
No. Hole 18, back to the house. Right now we see where they started on hole 1. That's that hole 1 from the house down there, and hole 18 is really in the fairway of hole 1, I'd say. Which is interesting design, but it's also nice to bring it back to the clubhouse.
Yeah. And I love the reaction here from the group. They all want to shoot at the drone.
No, don't. Hello?
So basically what you do here is you play alongside the balcony of the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And also this course, this hole was a par 4 last year.
Oh, and they've changed it to par 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty serious.
That-
160 meters?
Yeah.
Par 3?
Just because he can do. And you know what happens with the scores? It's played nearly 1 stroke over par. So
And this needs to stay right, and he gets saved by the fence, so that's going to be all good. Just excited about that one. He was thinking it was fading out. Yeah, well done. High fives, low fives all around.
pushing it.
Yeah,
and
it's a
then-
pump and a half. Hey, this is your close to your biggest throw for a lot of players, as a really biggest throw, and just what a beautiful shot from James. He's going to be sitting right
next to Thomas.
next to Thomas. Wow. I thought that had way more glide to the right, but
I just enjoy the scenery.
oh, there's a nice shot from Gregg. He was having it come into the left. Hopefully he makes it over that building.
Ooh la la!
Well done.
Super close. I mean, this is meme
Fidgety,
material.
no?
Seriously, meme material.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he's battling lots of frustration and nervousness and everything. I've obviously, not being from around there, don't know him personally or as a player at all. Never seen him before, but amazing show just to get onto this group in the first place. But
Exactly. As
boy,
the lone
Destiny
European.
had a pretty big hammer for him. It's like, no. Yeah, look at that scorecard. That's really frustrating. Oh, Gregg fires it by. So come on, put it in. That'd be a nice way to end.
That would be
This
A big
huge circle 3, here it comes. Oh no, he sent that out way too far right. So it'll nestle in for a drop in par. Not many birdies on this hole either, huh? Maybe one?
Maybe one, yeah.
Yeah, I see a little green. We have the stats up, which are sort of green and beige and gray and dark gray.
There are basically more bogeys and double bogeys than pars.
Yeah. Yeah, tough hole. I mean, you got to throw 120 just to get safe, right? Unless there's another safe area to drop off onto.
Well, there's always these questions. Do you wanna rather have a easy 4 or a super tough 3?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the conversation, does it really matter what the par is? It matters how you play on it, right? So, I mean, you can be happy about, yeah, I got 10 birdies. Yeah, well, the holes were all 40 meters long, so it's kind of, it's no wonder. You know, great putt from Gregg. Yeah, I think 3 here is pretty acceptable. I don't think many... Yeah, one player managed to, I guess, throw one in from somewhere. Had a huge putt or something, but... All right, so the players are finishing up all with pars, I'm thinking. There we go. So the stats are going to stay the same. The scores are going to stay the same. Thomas Gilbert -7. Greg Barsby -6. James Conrad -6. And Hjalte Jensen, unfortunately, what a sad story. Great finish. Nice little putt like that. He's still remaining chilled out. He understands what it's all about. Good lesson. Get slapped down. Come back the next day.
Come back the next day. There's 2 more days on a different course.
Yeah. So we all saw what was going on. Very colorful scorecards. Greg Barsby and Thomas Gilbert with only one bogey on the back 9. So that's pretty impressive. Tough course. Let's see what the rest of the field did. Come on, what the rest of the field do? There we go. Oh, who's that on top? Mr. Eric Oakley. Right on. Well done. He's been around for a long time. Nice to see him out here. So he's put on a fire round. Managed to get to -8. Jakob also had a blistering -9. So everybody that was on the lead card is off now.
Yeah.
There we go. That's how fast it goes. That's how fast it goes.
And the cool thing is, Eric is going to be the only lonely American tomorrow.
Well, we'll see you then tomorrow, hopefully, for the 3rd round. Take care, have a good evening, and...
Out of here. Bye, you guys.